All right, everyone. We are going to move on to our next video. And this one may be the most important one, especially for this time of year. There's just so many indulgences and temptations, and there's just stuff everywhere that you can eat. So this one is talking about choosing indulgences. So I want you to really think about being intentional about how you indulge during this holiday season, and really thinking about saving those calories for things that you really enjoy instead of just kind of nibbling a little here and a little there and going overboard. So obviously, there's tons of just sugary treats and, fudge and peppermint bark and Christmas cookies and candy canes and everything. The kids are bringing stuff home and it's just everywhere. So I don't think it's realistic to think that we can give up sweets altogether, especially, this time of year where it's so readily available. But we can be really choosy about what we're going to put into our bodies and what we're not. So I was looking at some research today, and it was talking about how when we eat sugar, so I'm talking like refined white sugar, it reduces our body's defenses by like 75% for 4 to 6 hours. So, think about, say you eat a candy bar, or you have a piece of fudge, or, a couple Christmas cookies. For the next 4 to 6 hours, your body is going to say, time out. Okay, immune system, we're not focusing on that right now. We're just focusing on processing the sugar, and so I can't protect you right now, basically. So that might help you think about what you're going to put into your body a little bit more. It definitely made me think. And I will say, this is probably my hardest one. I can drink water, I can eat a salad, I can replace a meal, I can rest. But really cutting out sugar and sweets, I have a sweet tooth. So this is really, really hard for me. So not saying, oh, you guys need to do this, and me not do it, because I am the chief offender of eating too much sugar. So there are, a couple of different ways that I've tried to not eat sugar. I've tried just to go cold turkey. That does not work. But there is one thing that I have found that does work. And this idea of choosing what I want to cheat on and focusing on that instead of focusing on all the things that I can't have. So for me, there's a couple of things during the holiday season that I love. So one of them is my aunt's pecan pie. She makes amazing pecan pie, and I just think about it all during the holidays. And the other one, because my son his birthday is Christmas Eve, the other one is just a chocolate birthday cake that is just really awesome. So those are my two favorite things that I am willing to save my holiday calories for. So I can say no to all the Christmas cookies and the fudge and the peppermint bark, all of that, because I know that, okay, I'm going to have a piece of birthday cake and I'm going to have a piece of pecan pie waiting for me, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it because I haven't overindulged elsewhere. So it's just really thinking about being intentional about where you're going to spend your holiday calories. One thing that I have found that has really helped too is, I'll show you the box. They're called Sleek Slim Caps. And these little things amazed me the first time I tried them. They are so awesome. So what it contains is, it's got 2 powder caps and then 1 gel cap. And what you do is you take this about 45 minutes before you're going to eat your largest meal of the day. And so the gel cap, or the liquid cap, has some essential oils in it, like lemongrass and lemon myrtle, and may help with appetite satiation. And then the other ones, the powder caps, actually expand in your stomach so you feel full. And the first time I did this, I took them, and then I got my food ready 45 minutes later and sat down to eat, and I probably ate half of what I normally would have ate because I got so full so fast. So that's one thing that is a really awesome option if you're really struggling. So then another thing you can think about doing is writing down the things that you want to avoid. So you don't have to pick a big, huge thing, but if you wanted to, say cutting out soft drinks for the rest of December, that would make a huge difference in just the amount of sugar alone that you would be having. So that's just maybe one area. that you could try, and it would make a big difference. Or just think about what it would be for you that you could try to avoid this holiday season. A couple of other things that just kind of help with digestion and appetite satiation. So peppermint essential oil is great for digestion. So it's going to help your tummy if it's upset. Also, this can act as an appetite suppressant. Like if you put a drop of water in your water in the afternoon, or mid-afternoon or mid-morning when you're kind of wanting a snack, it just gives a little flavor and makes you, maybe not want something else. The other one is digest. Okay, so if we're eating right, we're getting rest, we're eating salads, we're not eating too much, and we're, really supplementing our body, then if we put yucky stuff in, our body may not feel very good. So digest is really awesome for being able to just rub on your belly if you've eaten too much or if you've eaten the wrong thing. This little oil just works great every single time. So, sit down and think about what you want your wellness strategy to look like over the next 30 days. If that means giving up, soft drinks, if that means saving your holiday calories for 1 or 2 special things that you always have every year, or, maybe it's just as simple as I just want to have smaller portions. And really choose wisely about what you're eating. So I'm going to think about what I want to do. You think about what you want to do, and make sure you jot it down on your wellness paper.